Hi, I'm Mike Maher from Taylor Stitch, and to go through a brief history of why we made shirts and how we started was it all started with my business partner Barrett and I in college could never find shirts that fit us, and so what we did was his father would always come back from Hong Kong with colorful shirts custom tailored for him, and we kind of became attracted to him. He started stealing them from his father, bringing them to school, and with that, we became more and more interested. So as school kind of came to a close, we decided we wanted to take a shot at making shirts and doing custom tailoring and kind of make it more accessible.
This is actually one of the shirts that we designed with Dwell magazine as a collaborative effort to express the design elements of a 1950s modernist an architect. So basically what we did with this shirt is assess some of the functions of a shirt that an architect would wear. One being the button pocket, which allows for the architect to put a pencil or pen in while drafting. We chose this fabric based on the idea of a line sketch element. It's a Japanese organic cotton that we had imported from Japan and had sewed here in San Francisco. Another feature to the shirt is that its collar is suitable for a bow tie, which we also designed to go along with the whole aesthetic of an architect design. So this collaboration, as you can see here, has our logo as well as Dwell, and we sold exclusively through Dwell.
So now we're here, and we just launched our first store, The Common, and it's kind of a collective from our other pop-up events too.
My name's Barrett. I do the custom shirts at Taylor Stitch, and I'm going to explain basically the process of how you would go about getting a Taylor shirt made through us. So generally people come in the store, and the first thing they're enticed by are the fabrics. So generally we kind of go through the fabrics first. We have about 500 fabrics, but we have curated it down to our own selection of 200 fabrics, which is still maybe even a little bit too much, but it's good to have options. And when people go through the shirts, we generally get them to pick out between 15 and 20 fabrics, and that becomes their file of shirts that they have. We take a picture of it and we save it and we send it to you as well, so you have it for your reference. And once you pick out the first batch of fabrics, we have people narrow it down to 3 or 2, and then from there we kind of talk with them about what sort of shirt they want and how they're going to wear it, and from there we can get it down to one shirt. And the reason that we do one shirt to start off with is we measure you for the shirt, and the way that works is we do 8 measurements. We do a neck, a chest, a waist and a hip measurement, as well as your yoke measurement, sleeve measurement, and we can also do wrist measurements and accommodate a wristwatch on whatever hand you wear it, as well as a length measurement. So when you put in the order to when they arrive at the store are 4 weeks, and unless you live out of town, we ask you to come into the store to do a fitting after you've gotten your shirt. And our sort of guarantee is that if you have a shirt and for any reason you don't like the fit, we'll either make the adjustments or we'll remake you a new shirt until you are happy with the fit. And once we've sort of established the set of measurements and the fit that you like for that shirt, we save your measurements on file, as well as the fabrics you've chosen, to make it easier to buy shirts in the future.
When we launched the ready-to-wear shirts, we wanted something that was made locally here in San Francisco. So we really sourced manufacturing about 6 blocks away from our store down the Mission. And the great thing about it being local and locally made is not only the fact that it's really easy to keep track of manufacturing and being able to go down and speak to people on a personal level for manufacturing, be like, hey, we need to change this over, whether there was like a seam allowance that was off, and it's, it simplifies everything, but you also create this personal relationship. And there's, a respect level with knowing the people that are making your goods and being able, to go down and have a joke with them and say hello. And, to us, that was one of the very important things, was creating a personal connection in everything that we do. I mean, Taylor Stitch itself, as well as like all the brands we carry here at the store, were, they're all personal connections.